Now on First at 4, the man charged in the fatal crash that killed 2 Milligan cyclists appeared in court this morning. The details we know so far after obtaining an affidavit.
And support continues to pour in from those who knew the 2 deceased victims. The latest from the campus of Milligan when First at 4 starts right now.
Live coverage from the team you can trust. This is News Channel 11, First at 4.
A judge increased the bond for the man charged in relation to the crash that killed 2 Milligan cyclists and severely injured several others. That, of course, our top story here on First at 4 today. I'm Terry Craig.
And I'm Anslee Daniel. 69-year-old John Alexander Benfield of Newland, North Carolina, appeared in Carter County Court this morning. He's charged with 2 counts of reckless vehicular homicide and 5 counts of reckless aggravated assault by vehicle. An affidavit obtained by News Channel 11 shows that Benfield was driving a 2003 Subaru Baja Sport. It states that Benfield reportedly admitted that he failed to observe the bicyclist until a vehicle directly in front of him changed lanes. It also says that Benfield was, quote, traveling at a distance or manner that didn't allow him sufficient time or distance to perceive and react to roadway conditions, and that there was no physical evidence that he applied the brakes or tried to avoid the crash. John Alexander Benfield's bond was originally set at $150,000, but the state asked to double it with certain stipulations, including no driving and drug and alcohol testing. We learned a little more about Benfield's criminal history as well this morning.
We have some as far as prior driving problems. We had a very severe accident in 2017. We've not completed an investigation on that. There was a prior DUI. It is remote from 1990. Otherwise, we are still accumulating his past history.
Judge Keith Bowers granted the request to increase the bond. Benfield is due back in court for a preliminary hearing on August 31st and must have an attorney by then. And reactions have been pouring in since the 2 victims were identified.
Both Haylin Engdahl and Braden Rogers were from out of state, Rogers from Alabama and Engdahl from Illinois. News Channel 11's Brooke Kendall joins us now live from Milligan University's campus. Now, Brooke, you spoke with those who knew one of the victims. What did they have to say?
Anslee, the community here is just in absolute disbelief over what has happened. On Wednesday morning, a vehicle struck multiple Milligan University cyclists along Highway 19E in Carter County, killing 2 and injuring 7. 2 cyclists that died on scene included sophomores Braden Rogers and Haylin Engdahl. I spoke with their hometown communities, and they say what has happened here is just disheartening for these cyclists who had such a bright future ahead of them. I did reach out to Milligan University today, and they provided us with a statement stating, quote, Milligan has been deeply moved by the way our region has come together to support and pray for the families of Haylin and Braden, as well as other students impacted by this tragedy. As we continue to grieve together as a community, we ask for your continued prayers for our students, their families, and all those affected. End quote. Now, we'll have more tonight at 5 from a principal at a high school in Wisconsin that one of those cyclists formerly attended, and how their community is offering support at this time. For now, live in Carter County, Brooke Kendall, News Channel 11.
Brooke, thank you. And as of this afternoon, Ballot Health told us there is no change in the condition of the 6 patients who are still receiving care in Johnson City. 2 of them remain in stable condition and 4 are being monitored for serious injuries.
And we have followed this incident since the very beginning, and we will continue to do so both on air and online. You can read our full coverage over on our website, that of course, WJHL.com.
Switching gears to the weather now, as it's been a clear, sunny day for most of the region so far.
Yeah, not too bad out there today. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside to see our current conditions out there. We got our eyes on the model city. Of course, that's Kingsport. And Tennessee's oldest town over there on the right, that's Jonesboro, of course, as we make our way through this afternoon. Plenty of things going on this weekend, but will this nice weather stick around?
And for that, we go to meteorologist Hannah George, who joins us now live on our weather deck. Now, Hannah, what do the next few days have in store for us?
Well, we are gorgeous right but similar to what we've seen a lot the past couple of weeks, we do have a chance for some rain later today, and we do have a chance for some rain heading towards your weekend here. Little bit of cloud cover, but it's nice and warm. It's pretty beautiful. Temperatures staying near average for us today. A little bit of cloud cover at times, but truthfully, when it's this warm, sometimes those clouds, when they cover the sun, it can be very nice for a brief second. But looks gorgeous out there in many places. 86 degrees, which is right at average for us. A little bit of a wind that also kind of helps to cool you off, but we do have a chance for some rain as we move into your evening hours here. We are not totally dry quite yet. We do still have the potential for some rain. Lots of 80s out there. Places typically near average. We're going to stay near average over this next week as well. A little bit of rain in portions of Middle Tennessee earlier today that has since kind of died down, and there is a little bit of cloud cover out there. Once again, we are going to be watching for rain. That likely won't be very late into this evening when we will see that, and that will continue into your Friday. So Friday, yes, it's the first day of high school football, but we are expecting a little bit of rain. The good news is you know about it, so just make sure you're bringing your umbrella with you. It's also going to be scattered, not expecting a washout. And slowly, as we move into your weekend, into that next work week, we are slowly going to be seeing a little bit of a drier pattern move in.
Well, we are just days away from classes beginning on the campus of ETSU, and students are already moving back into their dorms. News Channel 11's Haley Pitcher spoke with ETSU President Brian Nolan today to find out how leaders are preparing for the fall semester.
Another summer has come and gone, and as ETSU students begin to return back to campus, we sat down with President Brian Nolan to talk about goals for this upcoming school year. East Tennessee State University has seen a steady growth over the last few years, educating more than 14,000 students in 2025, and Nolan expects that number to continue climbing.
Across the country, there's discussions around enrollment decline, programmatic closures, decreasing numbers of freshmen. That's not the case here, and a lot of it is because of our academic programs and the depth and breadth of those programs, particularly in the health sciences. So as we look at enrollments, they're direct indicators of what budgets will look like.
Campus infrastructure is at the top of the list of goals for the university in the coming years. ETSU is preparing to open their new academic building on Friday, which will host general studies classes, as well as plans for other on-campus renovations.
From the renovations to Lamb Hall that we celebrated a couple years ago, to the new academic building that will cut the ribbon on Friday, to renovations in Burleson Hall, Gilbert Hall, and then the complete transformation of Brown that's underway. In about 5 years, this will be a very different institution from an infrastructure perspective than it was a decade ago.
Nolan says he wants to make sure to take the opportunity to get involved with the campus community, whether that's hosting office hours or even helping freshmen move in. And as campus comes back to life this weekend, Nolan is looking forward to the year ahead.
This is an institution with wind in its sails. I don't want to change course a great deal. I want to plow forward as fast as we can and make as much progress as possible.
ETSU classes will resume on Monday, August 24th. Reporting in Johnson City, Haley Pitcher, News Channel 11.
The Kingsport Aquatic Center is undergoing a major renovation, and work could impact some daily operations. The facility will undergo a number of infrastructure upgrades and guest improvements starting next month. City officials say the cost of the project is $1.5 million. Starting September 5th, the indoor pools will close and the outdoor lap pool will be open 6 a.m. to 1. That will be Monday through Friday during the shutdown. The outdoor water park will remain open through Labor Day, and the project is expected to be finished in early 2027.
Goodwill Industries of Geneva celebrated the grand opening of a new store this morning. It's located at 3108 East Oakland Avenue in Johnson City. The company says this opening marks its largest retail store yet. The new store reportedly offers an expanded selection of merchandise and more convenient donation area as well. A ribbon cutting was held to mark the milestone for Goodwill.
This morning there were people started lining up at 6:30 a.m. for the 9 o'clock opening, and so we had about 130 people in line. We let the first 150 in, but then it got over the 150, and I think now we have 180 people in line.
Officials say this expansion is a reflection of their commitment to improving customer service.
Coming up this afternoon, President Trump is looking to strengthen the U.S.'s relationship with North Korea. We'll have the latest from our nation's capital later on First at 4. But after the break, upgrades on the way on campus of the Mount Home VA Medical Center. We'll have a live in-studio interview with a sneak peek at the project up next.
Quiet out there right now, but we do have some rain on the way as we head into the rest of your work week. More on that coming up.